Hey guys, welcome back to the journal. For week 14, I think. I don't know, it might be 13, I don't know. But basically, yeah, this one's not normal in the way that in the format that I usually do it in. I've only journaled on Wednesday, and I'll explain the reason why later on into that journal. And today is now, the fuck day is it? Saturday. All right, it's Saturday. So literally I only journaled on Wednesday for what the week was looking like and what had happened in the week, and now I'm journaling on Saturday now, just as like just to give like highlights of what happened in the past week. It wasn't even fucking highlights. It wasn't good times. It was not good times. I'll show you what happened. So that Euro GBP trade that I was in, that got taken out. Well, it hit the break-even stop loss around this level of support. All right, price went down. It now seems to have come back up, but I don't know. I'm going to reanalyze obviously everything and see what I want to do. And because this happened, I didn't take the money when I could have. There's certain measures that I'm adding now, right, which are gonna. How do you stop share? Can you not stop share? Anyways, which are gonna, like make it stricter in the way that I go about taking my profits and stuff. So actually, let me just share MetaTrader. I'll just show where we're sitting at right now. Right, where we could have been sitting on about 17, about 1700 plus, right? We're still stuck at these areas. It does not make too much sense, right? And time again, it's, my inability to fucking take profits when I should do. Can I make this larger? Because I just want to talk to this camera. How do I make it larger, man? But just stop the shit. There we go. All right. So yeah, it's literally my inability to take the profits when the market is presenting them. How am I going to go around fixing that, right? So now the plan is to just trade on a basis of 1 to 3 risk to reward, right? Instead of chasing the bigger risk rewards, right? I've already determined, the 1 to 3 risk reward, right? My strike rate is pretty low, right? It's only about 30 odd percent. 1 to 3 covers me with that very nicely, right? I may push it up to 1.5, 1 to 5 risk to reward, maybe later. I want to see how I want to like play around with that, because I don't want to just limit myself to, a 1 to 3 risk reward, even though there's potential of gaining more. Of course, I can scale in. It's something I'm trying to get my head around. However, from now on, that stuff will come later. But from this point forwards, from literally Monday when the market's open, or Sunday night when the market's open, the plan is to just trade 1 to 3 risk rewards, right? So say, for example, I'm looking for a trade setup. I'm not looking at the target necessarily, right? I'm just looking to see, okay, this point in the time, the market presents a really good entry point. I want to enter. I want to place my stop loss over here. For example, say stop loss turns out to be, 25 pips, right? To achieve the 1 to 3, I'm just looking at 75 pips as my target, right? Simple, straight up. I'm not looking at where support or resistance is and stuff like that. That I can kind of like use to like say if there's going to be resistance. Oh, sorry. Say if there is going to be resistance that comes before the 75 pip level, what my take profit is. I may look to take most of my profits out at that resistance and then just let the rest run into the take profit kind of thing, right? I'm still going to follow my stop loss into break even rules after 30 pips, still taking partials at 50 pips in the same manner that I have been doing. But it's just that instead of reaching for these, you know, insane, well, not necessarily insane, but, you know, these very high risk reward ratios, right? Because, and not being able to achieve them, and hence why I'm not trying to take the profits away from take the profits that the market's giving me. For example, I think it's all psychological. Like I've been thinking about this like quite a lot recently. I'd be looking for trades with 1 to 15 risk reward ratios, right? The trade's doing very well. It's received that 1 to 3, it's received that 1 to 4, but I'm not willing to take it away because I'm like, oh shit, you know, it's still got so much more to go, so much more they can give me. Why should I close it right now? And it just doesn't do that. It will, you know, reverse, hit my stop loss, hit the break even, right? And now I'm left with nothing, kind of thing. So what the way I'm going about it right now is more like reason for 1 to 3 risk reward is my minimum stop loss is usually 15 pips, right? So with a 1 to 3, at the very least, I'm making 45 pips per trade. The max I usually like to go for is 50 pips in terms of my stop loss. I generally try not to push further past it. So 45 pips is like an intraday trade kind of range. With a 50 pip stop loss, the 1 to 3 risk reward for that, the take profit would be 150 pips, right? That is now looking at about more out of the intraday realm, going more into like a swing trade realm, right? It could take a couple of days or maybe, you know, the course of the trading week to achieve that, right? It shouldn't necessarily take any more, you know, usually in like a trending market, at least anyway. And that is the plan, right? Rather than reaching for like 400 pip targets and stuff like that, that will take a very long time. But the way, you know, our mind works, or at least my mind works, is like, all right, you know what? I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Every day the pair is going to move by 100 pips in the direction that I want. You know, in 4 days I'll have it. It don't work like that, right? It's you really just got to control your mental and realize. Of course, you can be optimistic about things, but you got to like know the reality of the way the markets work, right? Because you don't want to fool yourself, and it's just like a really bad mental cycle that you can get into, where, you know, in a sense you're kind of in denial of how things work. That's how I see it anyways. It's weird to describe it. Maybe I'll shed more light soon on this topic, but I do want to try this out. Initially I was thinking, sorry, initially I was thinking, like, should I just keep a monetary goal over there? So every time I hit, for example, like 50 or 100 pips, like I just take profits away. I mean, initially that is what I was supposed to do like a while back, right? I was like, you know, I'm just going to keep this monetary goal. Every time I hit that, I'm a withdraw. But that's what the greed kicks in. You just want to get more in terms of monetary. I feel like if I just disassociate myself with like the money and just focus on the pips, I feel like it'd be much more easier for my mind to think about it. You know, just not get emotionally attached to it. That is the plan going forward, right? I will try out for a few weeks, see how that's treating me. In my mind, I feel like that's going to be so much more better, anyways. Oh, sorry, guys. I feel like that's going to be so much better, anyways. But I think, yeah, until I do it, I won't actually, you know for sure. So that is a change that I want to make. Alongside that, I'm learning Wyckoff a bit more in depth right now as well. Found someone on Insta who's been trading Wyckoff for a while. She was willing to share some information with me, sent me some PDFs. I'm going to go through them right now. And yeah, they actually seem so good. Much better than anything I found online. So I'm going to see what they're saying. I'm going to probably just read through them in depth right now. Watch a few videos then come back to the PDFs again and make notes. I mean, they seem to be pretty concise anyways, because I've just like skim read it and it seems pretty concise, but I'm gonna go through it and see what's happening. Anyways, I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on right now. Guys, I hope everyone has a beautiful, wonderful trading week, blessed and profitable trading week ahead. I hope this week was very good for you guys as well. And yeah, I should be back next week with a better journal. Peace. All right, guys, your boy is back. Today is Wednesday, coming up to about 4 o'clock. There was no journal for Monday and Tuesday. Oh, wait. So wait, man. All right, so yeah, there's no journal for Wednesday, for Monday and Tuesday. Monday, there was things going on. I just got caught up with them. Just didn't get a chance to journal. Tuesday, I'll be real, I just didn't feel like journaling. Today, however, I'm in the mood to journal, but I feel very lethargic right now. I even woke up, I think, about 1 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, today was a bit of a madness. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm gonna just run through the charts right now and show you WAG1 and the trades I'm in and all that good stuff. Aussie dollar, US dollar. It's failing to break past this level over here by the looks of it. Right? All right, nah. But I'm not sure if I'm going to enter on that just yet. There's a few entries I'm in right now. I want to see what's going on with them first. I did place a USD CAD 1%er on Monday. Got taken out over here. Maybe I should just waited, let price do its thing, show me its hands, and then made a move. But I don't know. Yeah, it happened. Another thing is that I'm in this Euro GBP trade. Of course, I already had 2 positions from before, but just right now as well, I am in another position. Oh, hold up. Well, I got to nearly 30 pips. So what I'll do is I'll set this into a trailing. Sorry, not trailing. So I'll put the SL into break even. It's about 28 pips. Yeah, that's good enough for me to put it into break even. But 2 positions in already from somewhere around here. Entered at a 1% yesterday, somewhere around there, and then after that it was all right. As I was saying, so over here I've got 2 entries in already from somewhere around there, and then yesterday I put a 1% in over there on the basis of this fib level, 78.6% rejection, and then during the night what happened was on the 15-minute, just as I was about to doze off, I noticed I hate when that happens. I noticed a inverse head and shoulders pattern forming around over there, and I entered another 1% on top. So currently it's 2% altogether. I do feel like it is definitely going to go up more, so we're good on that part. But yeah, that's it for me for now. Sorry, I'm not as enthusiastic right now. I'm just super tired, and yeah, I was gonna end it here. Peace.